Everybody, it's Invicta. It's time for another Eden Run here, the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance series, and it is also time to reveal the next like streak goal. As you see it down on the bottom of your screen, the TM Trainer month. Now, before you get alarmed, no, that does not mean that we're going to be doing all TM Trainer runs for an entire month. I'll explain in a moment, but first we want to get to the today's screenshot of the day submitted here by Rhombus McDongle. Great name, by the way. Title thread. Also, the screenshot's really weirdly, aligned with my screen. I don't know, it's like perfectly aligned. Title thread was Baby's first Eden streak. And hey, you know, we like to joke here. We like to have memes, and we have lots of fun with art and just, you know, really talented artists in the mosh pit. But I also like to highlight the wins of the mosh pit as well. I mean, everything's a win, but definitely people who posting their achievements like this is awesome. Good job, Rhombus McDongle. Keep on going. Let us know how long you just keep the streak up for. Good job. So let's hop on in and I'll explain what is going on. I know it's Sunday today, but we're just going to stick to Eden because, again, I don't really, I'm just playing Eden right now. 6 X-Ray, Yankee Sierra, 3 Ever. We got Sharp Straw, baby, and also great tears and great damage. So what is going to be TM Trainer month? Basically what it is I am going to be, by popular request, going to be doing a weekly TM Trainer run, which is going to be a lot of fun. No, I won't be doing it on the YouTube save file because I think it is going to be just kind of insane, but we are going to be doing a TM Trainer run per week. It's going to be once per week, and as far as like what day, I don't know. It's probably maybe going to be Sunday, maybe going to be Friday. It just kind of depends. So it should be a lot of fun because a lot of people really enjoyed the TM Trainer run that we had on the YouTube save file for the last like streak goal. Even though it took us a while to get there, I think that this one's going to be very popular. So I might even do it on Thursdays, like, you know, TM Thursday or something like that. I don't know, but it's going to be for an entire month. Whenever we actually hit that is when we're going to start it. If we start it in, like, say March. I mean, it is March obviously, but if we start it this month, then I probably will do it like in 4 like Thursdays in a row or 4 Tuesdays in a row or Friday, whatever day I end up choosing. But we got to hit there. We got to get there first. So remember, 3,000 likes in these videos, and we get a weekly TM Trainer run for an entire month, which is going to be absolute insanity. Like, I mean, like, we thought that one was crazy, and I might even like culminate the month by saying, like, you know, we'll do the final run of the month of TM Trainer a month on the YouTube save file again, just because obviously the stakes are pretty high. So that was a horrible bomb. We got 7 cents out of that. Let's try this again. I'm gonna be mad at this counter for penny. Okay. So that is the new like streak goal, everybody. And thank you for making the last one possible, and also really popular. Lots of people like to share that TM Trainer run, and it was worrying, definitely, for sure. But, you know, like, win or lose, like, I don't really care. Like, that's a thing. Like, if we would end up losing to TM Trainer run, like, I think that's pretty fitting, and also, like, would be hilarious to do so. You know, I wouldn't be mad about it. It is whatever it is. You know, the TM Trainer with just the random nature of it all, like, you have no clue, absolutely no clue. It's why I tell people, do not pick up TM Trainer unless if you just don't care about winning or losing. Like, it can very easily kill you. I mean, it was a lot of fun. If you didn't see the TM Trainer run, definitely go check that one out. That we did a couple of weeks ago. It was, again, it was absolute insanity. I'm gonna use a bomb here for this key just because I want it. And yeah, I mean, all systems are go here on this run. We've got a great start. We got great stats, good spacebar item, and a tarot card. We're going over to last week's question of the episode, where I simply asked, have you ever completed an Omega run? Not attempted it, but completed it. And a lot of people said no. The most upvoted comment came in from Edward Boydell, 5626, who said, no, but I plan to when I have all the unlocks. For me, it seems like the ultimate achievement and a final challenge. Yeah, it's totally arbitrary, something that I just conjured up one day, and I was like, I don't know what to call this, but it seems like fun. And oh my goodness, got ourselves the wafer, dude. And you know, I'm glad that people were super stoked about trying something new in Isaac, and it is an absolute achievement because so many things have to happen and go right to achieve an Omega run, like without like restarting or without like giving yourself like an R key or something like that. it is possible. It's extremely rare and very hard, but man, is it fulfilling to do. So, second most upvoted comment came in from Radtastical, who said, "Not as many as I'd like. Eventually, I'd love to say I've completed one with every single character." That is absolute insanity to me, but hey, keep us updated on that one, Radtastical. And last but not least, the third most upvoted comment came in from Calum Hug. I can't look at it right now because we're about to get hit here. Give me a second. There we go. Who said, "I'm just happy I can chain 5 or 6 red fly kills together." Thank you, Callum, or Calum. I'm not trying to say your name. Now, Omega runs are they're an absolute joy and delight whenever you're able to complete them. If you're not able to complete them, you know what? We're just happy that you tried. We know the secret room can't be here. I definitely want 3 more cents to get stopwatch because, you know, I said our stats are good, and they are good. I would like a little bit more, please. Secret room's got to be here. What I get for not checking, and no, I would have still thought it was there, especially with it being adjacent to the vault. Possibly adjacent anyway. So yeah, that's a noodle scratcher right there. Of course, we do have Sharp Straw. Sharp Straw is a fantastic space bar item. Not only if you have a Red Heart build, but it also deals 10% of the max HP of an enemy's HP. But on top of that, as damage, and on top of that, it also deals Isaac's tier damage, which is really nice as well. So it is a very, very strong item that scales appropriately to whatever you're trying to damage. So the more HP that an enemy has, the more damage it's going to do. Now that doesn't mean like it's going to, like, you know, allow you to deal more damage to stuff. It just does more damage. Does that make sense? We're getting to a Trisagian area now. Let's go to the vault here. We might as well just waste 2 keys here. Yep. I mean, we got 8 cents. That's great. Might as well bomb it. At least we got our bomb back. You know, it's a small victory. So we will be able to get the stopwatch from the shop, and yeah, that's all we doing. Again, I wanted just to mention really fast, I promise I won't dwell on it, but thank you very much, everyone who's been going over to the Balatro series. They've been saying that they've been loving seeing the Balatro series pop off. I have been as well, obviously, and it's been a lot of fun. And thank you very much. People said that they get the Isaac vibes, but it's just a different game. And that's true. Like, it is just a roguelite, you know? But there's a lot of good games coming out this year, man. Like, lots of them. And all the while, I'm like, man, I really want to play EVE Online. Nobody, I was surprised, not a single person in the mosh pit, not a single one of y'all messaged me or emailed me about playing EVE. I think all the EVE players left, man. If there are any corporations out there looking for... Okay. Hot take. I don't think Sumptorium helps us right now in its current form. We need to get a tiers upgrade. We need to get some damage. As it stands right now, Sharp Straw deals more damage than Sumptorium right now. Right now. We don't have enough HP to really make Sumptorium pop off. Now, if we end up getting something like School Bag, on the other hand, then we talk. We really talking. By the way, we also started with a mulligan, which is something I haven't even talked about, which I should, because the mulligan is absolutely incredible. Basically gives you it's like a discount guppy. It's a discount guppy power without having flying, essentially. Yeah, let's go fight the mini boss over Meow. Right over Meow. I appreciate everyone's patience and understanding with the slightly shorter than usual videos for the next couple of days. Again, and a couple of people were asking if it's like, you know, any serious health issues or anything. No, it's not. It's nothing like that. I will be away for a little bit. My time recording will be limited. That's the best I can describe it. So we won't be able to get that those coins there. Oh, maybe we will. Yeah, and it's probably good for my boys too, because obviously we've been going real hard on Balatro. You know, doubling up on the daily uploads for the time being is it's a lot. It's a lot of talking on top of doing like, you know, band stuff and other things. Hey, we were able to get it. I wasn't sure if that barrel was actually going to be able to hit those rocks, but it shows you what I know. Now, if we end up, like I said, getting School Bag would be beneficial to us because we could use School Bag and Sumptorium in conjunction with each other. But I don't see that happening. This is absolutely worth it going for these sacks over here. At the very least, we're going to get a key. At the very most, we're going to get keys and bombs from them. So this is a very good investment. And look at that. We get a golden key and 2 other keys. Yeah, no, that was great. No complaints there. Deserve that. Yeah, it's, you know, the double uploads, I can definitely handle it. But that combined with like streaming, combined with like band stuff and vocals, and also like the Pokemon stuff, which has been really popping off on Twitch, it is a lot. It is a lot of talking. It may not seem like a strenuous thing, but try talking for like on average 6 to 7 hours straight a day. I mean, without stopping. It's difficult and then do that for like 12 years, and then you'll be able to sort of understand what I'm talking about. You will not sit here and hear me say that this job is harder than other jobs. No. I know there's a lot of that going around right now in the drama circles and stuff. And no, brother, sister, let me tell you something. Your boy has had a lot of jobs in his time. All right, I've been everything from a haunted house actor to a bartender to a bouncer, everything in between, a home inspector. I've done all of it. Okay, this is without any shred of doubt my favorite and best job I've ever had. And I say it every single time we go down this path, but it's a job that you all give to somebody. It is, and I think a lot of content creators lose sight of that fact very quickly. They get too big, their egos get whatever, you know, they make too much money, and they lose sight of the fact that this job is given to you. Okay, you could be very talented, you could be very, very good at what you do. If no one watches you, you can't make a job out of it. It's that simple. Now, I live on the philosophy that if you're good enough at it, eventually the people will come and they will follow you and support you. I do truly believe that. That's why I don't think that it's ever out of reach for anybody. I think I saw there was like a study, like maybe like 2 or 3 years ago. Kids these days were asked like what do they aspire to be, and I think they said overwhelmingly like 80% said streamer or YouTuber. You get these big YouTubers, these big streamers who just like they lose touch with reality. They really do, and I'm not one of them. I am forever humbled and thankful for the people who've stuck with me for so long, through so much, you know, ups and downs of our channel and playing Isaac and just doing all the stuff. You know, the fact that, you know, we still have tens of thousands of people who watch these videos every single day and actively support myself is just, it will never not be incredible to me. Also, we made like the Scar Kings, like, those of you who aren't nerds, you're not going to get that reference, but we made like the Scar Kings, like, red hand mark on the ground here. Oh, Sinvicta X GVK new empire confirmed. Dude, I wish, brother. I wish I could just, I just want to just give me like a basic voice acting role. And somebody clapped back and said like, oh, like, you know, I was talking about how, you know, I want to be a voice actor and I'd love to do like a major anime video game, like, you know, just have a chance to do like an iconic voice of someone. And someone clapped back and was like, you know, Sinvicta wants to be a voice actor with zero training, schooling, expects someone to give him a job. No, I literally never expected anyone to give me a job. I'm just saying I would love to do so. I would love to do it. you know, going through the proper channels and all that stuff. I'm not looking to circumvent anything like that. It's just it's a bucket list thing of mine. I would love to do something like that. I don't know if I'd be good at it. You know, I'm not a good actor. Like I wouldn't. I cringe. I cringe when I hear myself sing, let alone like act. Like that's why I don't do like role playing or anything in games. Like we play like D&D or anything like that. Like I don't do it, man. Like I'm just like I want to cringe my face off. What is this? Death card. Hello, Boney. I didn't want to use the 2 of spades on just 2 keys. I think that's kind of a. It's not a waste. Like yeah, you do get 4. You do get 4 keys, but like I want more keys than just 4. I want like 8. 8 to 10. Double-digit keys would be good with me. Speaking of good with me, anytime we can get some HP and stats over here, I think it'd be good. I am happy that I didn't take Sumptorium, though. One of the few times you'll ever hear me say that, because I think Sumptorium in this case was a trap, for sure. %73%. Yeah, there's a sack room over here. I mean, it would guarantee a devil deal right now. Let's go fight the boss, because I don't want an angel deal. We need offense here. I know I left my devil card, but the devil card is not important. We have Sharp Straw. Sharp Straw is all we need for damage in terms of, like, scalability. What we really need is Tears Rate, damage, and HP. Same old, same old. So I know that people are going to be saying, you know, how come you didn't take Gemini? Little Gemini, literally no downsides. No. Let's not get this whole, like, double guessing thing again now. No. Gemini may look at the surface level like there's no downsides, but you got to remember that golden rule that I set many years ago about Isaac. Always be in control of your damage. Okay, you don't want little Gemini jumping around, killing bomb flies, messing up death lists, etc., etc. It happens all the time. You know, hell, you can even look at the times when I've had Mama Mega, and Mama Mega will go off before I can even move in a room right next to like a mushroom and instantly get hit. Now imagine that happening with like Gemini and having that happen on every single room. Like you're not in control. My God, these item rooms are real bad. You're not in control of your damage when you have little Gemini. Now, is it necessarily a big deal? No, it's not a huge deal, of course. I wouldn't actually mind pay to play at this point, or pay to play. We'll probably get that money from, I'm guessing, the sack room. We are not going to play the sack room on this floor because we have the wafer. We have not been able to use it once so far. Still doing decent time here for the boss rush, although this is going to be severely hampering our chances if we decide to play the sack room and not get a payout very quick. I don't know how that bomb that we shot that was in front of us went to the right of us. And then that bomb apparently just phases through Isaac's butt, I guess. This game, man. Play this game long enough, you'll see some things, man. Speedball. Backstabber is acceptable. I'm gonna pass on the sack room, actually. I know. I was gonna buy something in the store. I would prefer that we at this point, give Boss Rush a chance to do something. We can always get another sack room, hopefully. But another thing you gotta remember is that if we go down to, if we actually like lose a life, oh, we hit a spike rock, of course. If we actually lose a life here and then we go down to 1 HP for the rest of the end game, that is only going to last us so long with Wafer, right? We're not, right now, we're not accumulating anything. We're not accumulating damage. We're not accumulating HP. We can't even hold on to the soul hearts that we've got right now. Oh, that schmoove spider. Like, you just look at this room. This room's an absolute mess of a nightmare right now. You want to get the Gish Globins out as fast as possible. Obviously, we're looking for our Tinted Skull. I know, like pay to play would have been nice, but it's not worth playing a sac room and then also sacrificing the boss rush for. This is, we are not able to keep up with the DPS demands right now. Not even in Depths 2 right now. Even with Sharpstraw, we are struggling to clear these rooms. And we've got to find that Tinted Skull. Otherwise, us skipping the sac room is going to be not worth it. It is not in here, so that is not bode well. I'm gonna go ahead and use the 2 of spades now before I forget. 6 keys is, it's not what I wanted, but definitely we're not gonna get what I wanted anyway in this run, apparently. The last bomb, and it's not in here. All right. So there goes boss rush. We could have made it in there, obviously, but then we would lose. It's kill me. I'd rather do this room. No sacrifice room on this floor. It's amazing the little if you watch like those demons and the imps and like these fatty baddies. It's amazing how accurate they are with these little tiny micro movements that dodge perfectly. If you have, I mean, even if you have good shot speed, like they still dodge it like crazy. Actually, kind of unreal. Dodge that. Oh yeah, there goes boss rush. Unfortunately, I mean, we don't have any reason to take coupon. I'm pretty sure that we have matchstick, and we're having bomb issues right now. Room's right there, but we have no bombs. Backstabber is going to be very helpful. But Backstabber can only be tied to our tears rate for so long. I don't know where the Tinted Skull is. At this point, we're just gonna on going. I will take C-section. It is going to kill our tears rate, though, as it doesn't actually technically raise any damage, but it will, as you see right here against Gluttony, it will apply Backstabber far, far, far greater amount of times than we will ever be able to apply it. So, could go into the curse room, but I think that holding on to this soul heart at this point is more important. You may notice that C-section is also very adept at proccing Mulligan, which is imperative for us getting those flies and ultimately damage. But now we're at the point where if we had Sumptorium with C-section, we would be, I think we would be in a better spot, but it's always 2020. Like, hindsight's always 2020. You cannot think like that. You got to remember that everything in Isaac, including decisions, are all situational based. There are going to be some things that you just cannot control. Oh boy, this is rough. So lost. Yeah, a whole full week or full month of at least one, and probably only one TM trainer run. Yeah, and yeah, we're past the point of caring about double deals. Now we just need to just end this run. People were so stoked about that, and a couple people about the TM trainer run, and a couple people left comments on actually multiple videos. We were like, you know, they're like, look at the view count, look at the likes. It's clear that this is what people want. And I do look at the view counts somewhat and look at the likes, and you know, that's why it's good. It's great for the YouTubers to know exactly what their audience wants, and it is a fantastic tool for you all to communicate with your favorite creators on this platform without, like, you know, being in direct contact with them. In a way, it's kind of direct contact, because it's something that if any YouTuber worth their grain of salt is going to be paying attention to what people want and what they're talking about and stuff. Yeah, there's some, even some of my mutuals, they don't read the comment section and everything like that. And I certainly, like, I respect the decision to do so. It's not for me. Like, I like kind of like understanding the pulse of the community. I think that if you shut off a lane of communication with the people who support you, they kind of get a little alienated and feel like they're not appreciated, I guess. I don't know. Again, this is no slight to any mutuals of mine who don't watch my videos. They don't watch my channel at all. I think the only person who is subscribed to me on the regular out of the people I watch is nobody. None of my friends watch my channel. I watch their channels though. Like, I'm not gonna name them, but I mean, I watch them. I cannot believe that we got a double deal. That's ridiculous. 18% proc. I mean, look, I ain't gonna complain about it, but so notice how we got out. We can get back in here, but I'm not gonna take Necronomicon, obviously. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're not done yet. We are not done yet on this floor. If you may have noticed, even though I was monologuing, there is a sacrifice room up here. There are plenty of hearts. Now, normally this would be a terrible idea. Normally, because obviously you step on the spikes, you're dead. This is a huge waste of 9 lives. But because we have the wafer, all this damage is going to be round down to a half heart and not a full heart. Meaning that all these red hearts that you've been seeing on the ground here are basically extra free taps that we can take on the sacrifice room with enormous upside without us having to sacrifice our guppy lives. I'm going to go down here and get the other ones just because I don't feel like walking all the way back. I mean, we're gonna have to make this journey anyway. Like, there's not enough hearts, unfortunately, to make it at completion, unless we start getting some soul hearts, which is exactly what we kind of need. And something that we've definitely lacked on this run has been soul hearts. I'm loving our movement speed now, though, even though it's usually a little bit too fast at this point. With the speed that we've been moving at, it is a welcome change. So we have a 33% chance to teleport, which won't matter because we've already been into the devil deal. That 18% devil deal that we got, which is, that might be the luckiest thing that I've had happen today, that's for sure. Now we want the 33% chance for an angel deal item to spawn. Now we're at the point where I am willing to lose a guppy life or 2 if it means we get a chance at 7 soul hearts, because that's 14 taps on the next sack room, or at the very least 14 hits away from death, which I'm not worried about dying on this run. Dying is of no concern to me on this run. Almost got him. Nice. That is exactly what we wanted. That's what I'm talking about. Beautiful. Only cost us a guppy life and like 6 minutes of our lives, but Yeah, I was surprised that nobody emailed me, Victor316@gmail.com, about EVE Online. I'd love to start playing again. I miss it. It's a game that I frequently check in with and admire all the time. And the devs are from Iceland, and they really love heavy metal, and that just makes me happy. There's a lot of people in game development that like metal, and it's music to my ears. I love the fact that metal is just enjoyed by such a wide range of people. It's just like all music, though. Like, I mean, any music genre can be enjoyed. You know, I think I've been very, very open about how much I love metal. Obviously, I love hip hop and rap. I love that. I love D&B, like drum and bass stuff. And then there's like just like easy listening songs. Like there's a band called Dansu, DANSU, and I think they even did a commercial at some point. But they're a phenomenal band, like really, really good stuff. Very, very groovy, very easy listening. Yeah, we can go fight Hush. We'll fight old Hush here. If anything, this is going to be a great opportunity to show how strong Sharpstraw and Backstabber can be against, because I mean, look at our absolute trash damage, especially now. Like, we don't have anything going for us, dog. We got nothing going for us right now, and we're about to embarrass Hush. Maybe not embarrass him, but we're definitely gonna scrape his kneecaps a little bit. So keep your eye on the HP bar. Also, you see the mulligan flies here. We have double proc rates because obviously we're shooting out 2 tiers now, thanks to 2020. And despite our damage being literally less than base Isaac value, we're still absolutely smoking Blue Baby. But keep an eye on Hush's HP as every time I use Sharpstraw. And sometimes you're just going to have runs like this where you just don't have a lot of you don't have a lot of stuff going for you. You know, you got to use what your mama gave you, or in this case, what Isaac's mom gave him. My gosh, that's a lot of blood. Ah. Backstabber procs have a huge target there with Hush. Obviously, the constant application of Backstabber along with the constant procs of Mulligan, thanks to C-section, is extremely powerful. I actually mean to hit the spacebar there. Could not see that shot there thanks to the waterfalls taking up the entire screen. Rune Dart no hit. Now I don't care if I get hit. Yeah, no problem at all. Down goes old Hushy. And that's kind of what I was talking about, man. Like, the scalability of Sharpstraw is just so good. But Backstabber also has to be said. It needs to be said that Backstabber is one of the most dominant tier effects that you can get. in the game. Repentance really supercharged the appeal of Backstabber to the point of it going from like just total and utter garbage to being a top tier. What in the world just happened there? Isaac like teleported, freaked out when he got hit by Gertie. That's with stopwatch, by the way. I don't know how the hell that happened. Anyway, I forget what I was saying now. Oh yeah, Backstabber is just an elite triple S tier. You take it. If you see it, you take it. That's what you do. Yeah. It's range. We don't care about range, but it does give us another soul heart, which gives us even more HP. Times by 2 in terms of hits, anyway. We are going to win a run with 3.39 damage. That is absurd. And Curse the Blind, the final act of being a baby by Isaac. Game can't handle that we are going to win with 3.39 damage. So ultimately it has to stop us because it knows that we won't take blind items. And also lie to us with the compass placement here. You know what? It's whatever, game. Go ahead and pitch your fit. We're still going to come out on top. I loved the epic rap battles of history. They just did, well, they didn't do it. It was like at the time of this recording, it was like a week ago, but I just saw it for the first time. Someone linked it on the Invictus subreddit. Godzilla versus King Kong in an epic rap battle. It's so good. The technology they used was really, really impressive. I thought that they had Pete and Lloyd. I thought they were in like suits or whatever at first, but they actually, I mean, technically, I guess they were in suits, but they were in mocap devices, and some really impressive technology there. I think it was also like a joint venture to advertise whatever gear they were using. But it was just so good. I mean, Godzilla obviously slayed. You know, Kong had a couple of burns, but it was nothing compared to Godzilla's. Which is fine by me. I never liked Kong. I always thought he was just a boring. I thought he was just a boring monster. I mean, they had to beef him up to Godzilla's size just so he could stand a fair chance. In the 76 version, or the 67 it was 76 when they fought. 74, I don't remember. It was a long time. It was way before I was born. But yeah, easy peasy run there. Thanks to Sharp Straw at the end. Also, thanks to Backstabber. Well, Sharp Straw was there from the beginning, but yeah, Sharp Straw, Backstabber, C-section, A-okay. Thank you for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember, we've got a new like streak goal, so definitely click that like button. 1 full month of weekly TM trainer runs. It's going to be hectic, and I think I will commit to the idea that the last TM trainer run of the month will be once again on the YouTube save file. So again, if you want to make it happen, just click the like button, go check out other videos, check out the Balatro series as well, and as always, I'll see you all next time. Your question of the episode is, what are your thoughts on Backstabber? Woo! Thanks for watching this video. I'd like to thank some patrons of mine like Greg Davis, Marcus, Ham Solo, and I Don't Know Anymore. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find at patreon.com/Invicta.